So glad you could join me. I just came through a huge decluttering. I tried to put this on, this is not working. A huge decluttering last weekend with a group of others online, and I realized just how much stuff I have. Did you ever think about that? How much stuff do you have in the kitchen corner and in different places in your home? That's not going to work for me. There, try that. There. So, and our next in our series of 100-Mile Life, I'm going to share with you some household things. So, hi, I'm Doll from Doll Can Create, and household items, needed, not needed, how do we replace things in a 100-mile life? There's lots of different ideas you can look at. I haven't done a whole lot of research on a few things like paper products, but I will. And I will explain in depth in a later video about all the household products that I'm going to be using. But for now, I want to talk about the physical things. How many dishes do you have? How many pots and pans? How many gadgets? How many other things? And then what happens when one breaks? Do we go to Amazon and buy a new one? I mean, that would have been the old me for sure. Excuse me. But if we're living a true 100-mile life, that wouldn't necessarily work, would it? I think thrifting is the answer. For me, thrifting is the answer. So right now, I'm looking for a square baking pan. 8x8 or 9x9. I don't know what they're called. I could easily go on Amazon and order one and have it here tomorrow. Or I could get up out of the chair, get dressed, and go to a thrift store because I'm sure there'll be one there. I have a couple of round ones. I want square. But I could use a round one, so maybe I don't need to spend the money at all, right? The thrift stores are full of baking items, dishes, glassware, utensils, electronics for your kitchen. All of these things can be found at thrift stores. And we have a few of them around here, and they're kind of fun to go into. But you got to go in with something specific in mind, and in my case, with a specific budget, or you'll come out with more stuff than you really need. And I go with the one in, one out rule, right? So if I'm bringing something new into the house, something old has to go out. And if I'm purchasing at the local thrift stores, my pans or whatever it is, I know I can bring them home, wash them up really good. They'll be good to go. Most of the time they never wear out, right? So why spend more money on brand new that's coming from China or coming from, the Far East and the other countries, or from India, from places where they have to travel so far and it costs so much to transport them. The transportation industry is huge, really, really huge. And I'm a big ship watcher. I love watching where the ships are on the Great Lakes and getting an idea of what they're transporting from one port to the next. But I don't need to be part of that cycle. This is what I decided and I came up with. I have enough. I have enough. Another day we'll go into clothing, but for now, just looking at household. So what do we do about paper products? Use less paper towels. Use your rags if you can. I'm not going to go into the whole toilet paper thing because that's another topic altogether. Cleaning products. What are you using for cleaning products? And maybe when I wipe down the counters, I can use my spray bottle that just has water. Maybe I don't need a chemical on that. So looking very carefully at what I'm purchasing moving forward. Using what I have in the house. Yes, I've got cleaning products in the house. Using them all, and then deciding which way am I going to go, and how am I going to make this more eco-sustainable? How am I going to make it affordable? Because that's really tough too. A lot of times these products are more expensive, but then if I'm not buying a lot of other things, then it can fit into the budget. So there's different ways to look at it, isn't there? So what are you going to do in your home to make it more 100-mile friendly? I'll leave you with that. Thank you for watching. If you have anything you'd like to add, any questions, please do so in the comments below. Share this with your friends if you think anyone's interested in this. I've tried the 100-mile diet, which, by the way, you can buy the book on Amazon. Didn't work so well because the winter is hard. But I'm finding a way this time. I'm finding a way with my fiber, my food, my household. What's next? My clothing. We're going to talk about that in the next video. But I hope that there's something here that can click with you and make you kind of question, where are these products coming from? Right? And how can we live a better, more fulfilled life, more life that helps us to be happy and conscious at the same time? Buy locally. Buy locally. This is Doll from Doll Can Create. You can too. Thank you for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.